Either Muslims are practicing something for which there is no Quranic precedent, in which case Islam is just invention, innovation, bid'ah, or the Quran has been changed. Take your pick. No one's forcing you to stand here.
You don't need to tell me if I can walk away or not. I know I can walk away. I'm standing here and I'm talking to you. So have some respect. If I'm talking to you calmly, I can talk like this as long as I want. I don't want to keep talking like this. And I can keep talking the same way you are. But I'm not like you. I'm trying to talk to you on a level, so can you calm down?
Bring the volume down. Bring the volume down.
Raising his voice.
And so I have to raise my voice.
I raise my voice. He keeps raising his voice. Let's see who can talk louder. You want to shout as well, We all want to shout here, We all want to shout here, This is how it's standing. This is how it's going. No, bro. You keep raising your voice over me. I can do that as well. No.
How big is the gap between very close and exactly the same? Huge!
Yeah.
The Quran as we have it now, there has been debate for a long time amongst non-Islamic academics, scholars, about the history of the Quran and whether it was complete by the time of the death of Muhammad. The Hadith state that there was a verse in the Quran that said stone people. It says that Muhammad stoned people, and we see that Muslims today argue for stoning people.
Okay. Listen,
but we do not find that verse in the Quran.
Tell me when you finish.
So that means one of two things. Either Muslims are practicing something for which there is no Quranic precedent, in which case Islam is just invention, innovation, bid'ah, or the Quran has been changed. Take your pick.
Okay, you finished,
Yep, go on, reply.
Yeah, now what you just said is, okay, you're telling me the Quran was changed,
I'm giving you evidence.
Okay, look, let me finish now.
Yeah,
let
sure,
me talk,
sure.
I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not disputing any facts.
Okay.
If the Quran was changed, it's been changed. If Ali said, okay, this Quran, I'll sign off that it's okay, it will suffice. That's the Quran that everyone follows. It's the one Quran that everybody has in their homes. Not the different Qurans that you're talking about. Now, secondly, you're saying, and I'm saying, there could be some things that have been changed. I'm not saying that, it hasn't.
No, let him finish his point.
I'm just talking about what he's saying.
You can debate next. You can debate next.
Well, man.
Okay, so we'll come and join the conversation. We're not precious.
I want to hear from you. You said the Quran has been changed.
Yes.
What part has been changed?
No, he's saying there's different Qurans.
Yes, that was one point.
He's saying that there's different Qurans. There's not one Quran that we. You see the Quran?
There's Qurans that people are disputed within translation. Not the Quran.
No,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Translation of debate.
How many does that equal?
It happens.
How many? Ladies and gentlemen,
look, I know what you're talking about.
What does 1 + 1 + 1 equal? 3. What's half plus wash plus duri? Qurans?
3.
So we got multiple Qurans then. Look.
That didn't prove nothing. You just said one verse.
I said half.
I want to see the Quran verse that's been changed.
Okay.
Stop making sure and 1 + 1 + 1 +.
If you're gonna
we'll get you that in a minute.
If you're gonna say there's different
We'll get you that
Qurans,
in a minute.
if you're gonna talk and say, you're gonna say that there's different Qurans,
Yes, there are.
Okay, that's fine. Let's agree to disagree or whatever, Let's say there is, I didn't know until today.
Fair enough.
What I do know, if there is different Qurans, they basically are saying the same thing.
Are they?
I know there's a Quran. Did you know Ali?
That's why
oh wait, hold on. The guy that said there was only one Quran is now saying they might have had slightly different meaning.
Listen.
So he did know about the multiple versions of the Quran.
Let's have a dialogue.
Yeah, let's have a
I'm
dialogue.
going to talk to you if you're going to carry on being hyped.
You can walk away if you want.
I know
No
I
one's
can.
forcing
I
you
know
to
I
stand
can.
here.
You don't need to tell me if I
Yeah.
can walk away or not. I know I can walk away. I'm standing
Great,
here
right.
and I'm talking to you. So have some
let's have a
respect.
dialogue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I'm talking to you calmly, I can talk like this as long as I want.
Great.
I don't want to keep talking like this. Yeah, and I can keep talking the same way you are. But I'm not like you. I'm trying to talk to you on a level. Yeah. So can you calm down?
Bring the volume
yes,
down. Bring
thank
the volume
you.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Can we allow everybody to say what they want? Yeah.
So long as they don't interrupt.
You're saying what you want. I'm saying what I want. He's saying what he wants. If you're gonna come here and you're gonna
So we got both parts.
exactly,
He's interrupting again.
That's a bit rude.
He's interrupting again.
it doesn't matter.
Whether you're Shia or Sunni, the problem remains the same.
It's not.
It doesn't
So
look the same.
It does
It's not.
It is
It's
the
not
same.
exactly. We as a
believe
Shia
one
and Sunni,
But
we
which
both agree
Quran?
it's not.
Hafs, Wash or
There's
Duri?
only one Quran.
Yeah, but
There's
which one?
only one
Just as we
Quran that
worship
we
one
follow.
God, there's
Yes.
one Quran.
But which Quran?
Just
The
imagine
Hafs, the
what
Wash
just
or the
imagine
Duri
what created
Quran?
the
Let me
believe
tell
one
you
God.
something that
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
which
know.
That's how we
Quran?
believe
Let me
the
tell you
Quran.
Yeah, but I'm
something.
asking you which Quran?
There's only one Quran.
Yeah, which
Brother,
one? The
let me
Hafs,
tell
the
you
Wash or the
one.
Duri?
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, but which one?
Majid.
I talk about
Quran and Majid.
translation.
The Quran and Majid.
Majid is called, the Quran is called Majid.
Right.
Yeah, that's its name. Like Allah, God has chosen Allah as his name. The Quran is called Majid. Yeah? And
Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, you told me some stuff
Yeah.
I learned today for the first time.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you're gonna hear maybe for the first time.
Go on.
Ali alayhim salam. He was the person in charge of writing the Quran. Until the death of the Prophet, peace be upon him, he had the sole purpose, his whole thing. The Quran is about Ali. Yeah? There are 300 or up to 1,300 verses which was revealed on certain occasions because of Ali. Yeah? The Quran was written by him. Now, when the Prophet died, they said, we don't want the Quran that you written. We all come together.
Don't feed the
We all
trolls.
come together. We don't need Ali. Yeah? We just need Ali to sign off to say that this Quran is suffice. Yeah? Now, what Ali did, he wrote the Quran. His Quran still remains out of our sight. Yeah? What his purpose was, yeah, was to write the Quran in a certain way. Yeah? The fact that we don't have this, we don't have that Quran. Sorry, what are you saying?
No, bro. Okay, so
Look,
he
I'm
stopped
telling
talking to me, so I'm going to come back into the conversation. So, guys, you heard the Sunni say there's only one Quran.
Yeah.
You
And I
heard
said
the
there's only
Shia
one
say there's only one Quran.
Yeah.
I asked them fairly, which Quran were they talking about?
Yeah.
The Hafs,
Quran and Majid.
the Wash,
Yeah,
or the
Majid.
Duri?
Yeah,
Now, they asked me to be silent for conversation. But then when I tried to
Look,
speak,
he's still raising his voice.
they
He's still
interrupt,
raising his voice.
and
I
so
raised
I
my
have to
voice.
raise my
I raised
voice.
my voice. He keeps raising his
No.
voice. Let's see who can talk louder. Let's see who can talk louder. Yeah, you want to shout as well, yeah?
No.
You want to shout as well, yeah?
No.
We all want to shout here, yeah? We all want to shout here, yeah? This is how it's ending. This is how it's going. No, bro, you keep raising your voice over me. I can do that as well. Yeah? No, listen.
He was quiet when he spoke.
Was I quiet when they were
I don't
speaking?
care if he was. He butted in.
Do you want to hear what I've got to say?
The camera,
So-
this camera is right here. He
just
cut me
wants
off.
to- let him
This
show.
guy cut
Let him
me
show.
off. He cut me off. He cut me off.
The quote from the
Cut me off.
scholars
I was
will
explaining
still
something
be
to
here
him,
when he's
and
done.
He cut me
Oh,
off.
okay.
I tried to answer a question, but he cut me
No,
off.
you started
Yeah?
talking to someone
He
else.
cut me off.
So,
I know. He kept
ladies and
raising his voice.
gentlemen,
He kept raising his voice.
let me
I had to raise my
quote
voice as
from
well.
the scholars. Let me quote from the scholars. Because you've all heard
I will.
the Sunnis say there's only one Quran.
You ain't proved nothing.
And you've all
This
heard
guy hasn't
the
proved
Shia
anything.
say
Yeah, he
there's
hasn't
only
proved
one
anything.
Quran.
Hey, come.
So,
You're not stopping him when
let
he's
us
screaming.
now
Hey,
read
be
the
just,
scholars.
man. Hey, old man, come here.
I'm going to
Hey,
quote
Hey,
from
say.
Gerd R. Puyin. Gerd R. Puyin is a textual critical scholar of the earliest Quranic manuscripts. Listen to this.
Bob.
The orthography of the standard text is full of inconsistencies. Did you all hear that?
Inconsistent.
The orthography
Photography, yeah.
of the standard text is full of inconsistencies, as if they became petrified in a time when an orthographic original reform had started already, but which had not yet become effective in the whole corpus. It is just this defect, however, which enables us to reveal many details of its orthographic history. The more so if we are to take the early manuscripts of the Quran into account. Because of the lack of a critical edition, we cannot rightly be sure at all that the standard text is really the Rasm Uthmani. It is the earliest possible text. Now let me just break that down for you. What Gerdar Puyin has discovered in her studies is that when you compare lots of different early Qurans to one another, they all differ. They all
Let me just
differ.
cover all your misconception.
No, 1 second.
What we do is all Muslims.
1 second.
We believe in one Quran that came in Arabic. That's
Which
the original
Quran
way.
though?
Let me just finish. Let me speak. You see?
Go on.
So it came in Arabic, but you have to know who you're learning from the translation. Some people might put different opinion or different meaning within the internet. You understand? So you have to take the Quran itself. So any country that you go to, without the translation, the Quran itself is one.
Can I
Please
reply?
keep asking me 1 second, brother, one at a time. So if you talk about the translation, you have to go to a certain country where the people are known, are truthful, and they will translate for you.
Can I
And
reply?
we learn from them. You know,
Okay.
the tabi'ins, the
May I reply?
companions,
May I reply?
they're teaching,
Right.
they're teaching.
Wait, one
until
second,
it
one
reached
second.
us.
Guys,
You can't
one-
just learn from any translation that you see.
Can I reply now? Can I
What are you
reply?
using?
So the point that the brother is making is that translations might be different, but you've got to go for honest translations. The brother doesn't understand the point that I'm making. I am not talking about translations. I am talking about the Arabic text.
The Quran in original. they're all
In
the
the
same.
original
They're all the
language.
same.
In the original
No, I've been
language.
to so many countries. Every
Now-
time I go to the mosque, there is
So-
same Quran. I have never ever read a different one.
So-
Never. Islamophobia. Like
Oh my God, what's going on?
1 second.
Add
1
Add
second.
stuff.
So guys, let us
There's a
quote
verse in the Quran. Don't
another
don't lie.
professor, Professor Thomas of Birmingham
So what was
University.
he gonna say?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Birmingham University was in the news in 2015. And they were in the news because they found what became known as the Birmingham Portfolios, which are meant to be 2 leaves of one of the earliest copies of the Quran. This is what he said. This is what he said.
And the beautiful
The
part is,
discovery
you have to debate
of
about-
the
you have to
Birmi-
debate
of the
about
Birmingham
what's been changed a lot.
portfolios.
But Bible is just simple.
He's just not
Bible,
listening now.
everyone knows it's changed.
He demanded that he could be heard, but he's not listening to any response. Support the view that the Quran was written down at an early stage in the form, listen to this, that is very close to the Quran as we have it now. Is very close the same as identical? No. How big is the gap between very close and exactly the same? Huge. The Quran as we have it now,
funny how you come
there
here
has
and
been
everyone's
debate for a long time amongst non-Islamic
Hey, this is not
academics,
preaching, we're having fun.
scholars,
They're playing with religion.
about the
Brothers and
history of the
sisters, they're playing with
Quran
religion.
and whether
Mubarak,
it was
Eid Mubarak,
complete
everyone.
by the time of the death of Muhammad, or whether it continued to be added to and slightly changed to meet the community's
Mubarak, all
needs
believers,
for
disbelievers.
possibly up to 100 years after his
And he had
death.
to pick only 4.
But the
4.
fact-
Which one is the Quran?
but
the
the
Bible,
fact
how many? How
that
many?
these
How
2
many?
folios
Over 100
are
pages.
not identical. Are not identical. Are not
It's the hate.
identical. But very close.
Very close. That's the
Very close. What's the difference between identical and very close? Huge. But very close to the Quran as it is now found in publishing form. So that's 2 professors now from 2 universities that have both said that the Quran has been changed.
Yeah, give me two Arabic Quran that is different. Show me now.
I will.
Now hold these up, and what do we now know about these Qurans? Amjad says there's nothing. Now, Amjad, do all these Qurans agree with each other? No! Are there two Qurans that agree with each other? No! Is there even one Quran that agrees with the Quran we have here today? No! This is the Quran we use today.
It's the same Quran.
This is not the same Quran as these ones we have here today.
Show me.
In time.
Show me. He has the one that he wrote on his little, little notebook.
But it gets worse, my brother. Because Dr. Keith E. Small wrote a book called Textual Criticism and Quranic Manuscripts.
Islamic phobia website.
You can buy his book
Islamic phobia
from
website.
Waterstones right now. Just go and buy it. Google it on Amazon. Buy it today.
Google it, fact check.
Dr. Keith E. Small also discovered different texts of the Quran. But it gets worse for this brother. Because Dr. Daniel Brubaker, a fourth professor, and they're all working independently of one another, had access to all of the earliest copies of the Quran, and he found that every single one of them was different to the next.
Yet alone an unbeliever.
Different to the next. So,
Islamic phobia website. He wrote
what's
that
your
from.
answer?
That's all he done. There is no such as thing. He had no point. Then I told him to bring me two Arabic versions of the Quran that is different. Show me. Show me. There's no version at all. I don't have seen it myself. I don't be like, what? God, I'm confused now.